Toronto Danforth.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, my question to the Acting Premier. Every Ontarian pays a debt retirement charge on their electricity bill to pay down the residual stranded debt left over from the old Ontario Hydro. The government keeps the amount of that debt a secret, but we know it was being paid down at a rate of $1.3 billion a year and stood at $2.6 billion in March of 2014. Simple math says that debt should be almost paid off by now. But the Financial Accountability Officer showed that because the government is privatizing Hydro One, the residual stranded debt will increase and businesses will have to keep paying $600 million a year in debt retirement charges. Why must Ontario businesses pay $600 million a year to subsidize the government sell-off of Hydro One?
Question. Thank you. Deputy Premier.
Minister of Energy.
Minister of Energy.
Mr. Speaker, the member will know that we're actually accelerating the removal of the debt retirement charge from businesses, Mr. Speaker, by 9 months. He also knows that it's already been accelerated, Mr. Speaker, starting the end of this year for residential homeowners, Mr. Speaker. And he also knows that we've been very, very sensitive to creating mitigation measures for customers across, ratepayers across the province, Mr. Speaker. And he knows as well, particularly for businesses, Mr. Speaker, that we've expanded the Industrial Electricity Incentive Program, Mr. Speaker, which gives up to 50% off their bill, Mr. Speaker, if they're creating jobs new in the province or expanding their businesses, including businesses right across the province, Mr. Speaker. We've also made available the ICI program, Mr. Speaker, for large industrial producers to many more businesses across the province. It takes 20% off their electricity bill, Mr. Speaker. We're very sensitive. We're very responsive to the business community with respect to rates, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Yeah, and you're still sticking them with an extra $600 million a year for this. At the rate the residual stranded debt was being paid down, it should nearly be paid off by now. But according to the Financial Accountability Officer, by selling Hydro One, the government has made the debt bigger. If the government hadn't privatized Hydro One, it could have eliminated the debt retirement charge for everyone in 2016. Instead, businesses will keep paying $600 million a year until 2018. Why should Ontario businesses keep paying that $600 million for the government's sell-off of Hydro One?
Thank you. Minister of Energy.
Minister of Finance.
Minister of Finance.
Speaker, so let's understand what this is. We have a stranded debt, a legacy of the Harris government, which left $21 billion on our books. We have since paid that down, even though the Harris government actually increased the amount of residual stranded debt during that period. It is going down. It has been going down continuously. We have outlined how it is. More recently, a stranded debt of $9.8 billion remains. And currently, we are continuing to pay
I'll add you to the list. The member from Simcoe Grey, the member from Lanark, and the member from Leeds Grenville come to order. Finish, please.
In fact, the Financial Accountability Officer indicated as a result of the transaction that we're putting forward, we're able to provide an additional amount towards the residual debt. We are now going to be able to provide certainty to businesses that we're going to do away with residual stranded debt 9 months earlier, notwithstanding the fact that stranded debt will continue, which will have to continue to be paid down by other sources, Mr. Speaker.
Answer.
But that's the Financial Accountability Officer made it clear that as a result of the way it operates, it's never certain as to how much it will be. We're making it certain.
Thank you.